So welcome back to my garage. This is Gamer Dom. We've got Noobe 1 again. Yeah, he's been in a few of my videos and sends in some fantastic gameplay, and particularly in tanks like this little beauty. This is, oh, let's see this shot. Can he hit the Oho through the? Oh, he did. I think he went straight to the window, but managed to miss. And it was a shame because he could have hit that girlfriend if he hadn't been reloading. There's our scout suicided himself by going far too far ahead. Can we get a couple of shots on the IS-3? Well, one. Shame, really. It's all very well scouting like that aggressively, but if you just go out and die, that's pretty stupid. Anyway, so Noobe is in his, as I was so rudely interrupted, saying he's in the tier 8 French medium premium tank, better known as the Baguette, the Flying Baguette, the CDC. It's a very, in the hands of somebody who knows what they're doing, it's a phenomenally good machine, and lucky for us, Noobe knows how to use this thing. You can see it's blisteringly quick. He was doing 60 kph there. Oh, and he's just been hit and set on fire. Oh, that was a nasty hit from the Oho. So the Oho got his revenge from that window shot, but now he's working over this T-54 lightweight. Don't know what the 54 lightweight was trying to do, but it's probably going to be the last thing he does. No, actually got away. Wow. So yeah, the Flying Baguette is it's a really good premium tank. It's got phenomenal speed, a really good gun, penetrates at over 212 I think it is with its standard ammo, which for a tier 8 tank gun is fantastic. It has, as you can see, really good gun depression, but you also just saw it has 0 armour. Well, not quite 0, it's not quite Scorpion level, but it's pretty poor. God, I can't get rid of that. We hit him again. That lightweight is living a charmed life. So yeah, 0 armour, and it's a big ass tank. You can see the size of this thing. It's enormous. So it's not exactly stealthy, but it's in the hands of somebody who knows what they're doing. The CDC is absolutely phenomenal. Really good tank. He got really lucky. We're obviously well advanced in this game. We're on Malinovka. It's a, oh, there's that 54 again. Can he finish him off? Yes, he can. Good lead on that. Oh, and there's a CDC down there. Now, how the hell did a CDC manage to hide there? Wow. And he's just getting, and there goes. There he's. Oh, it was unlucky. He fired HE into the side of that CDC. Should have gone through him like a knife through butter. He's changed back to AP because what's the point? So yeah, I keep getting interrupted. On Malinovka, it's a tier 10 matchup, which normally you'd be bemoaning your fate in a tier 8. You'd be thinking, wow, a tier 10 game and I'm in a tier 8. But there's actually only one tier 10 on each side, and there's only 2 tier 9s on each side. The rest of them are tier 8s. So it's actually a pretty good matchup, all things considered, and he's working this ridgeline really well. You can see the power of this machine. It moves around really quickly, accelerates well, and the gun depression is amazing. Can you get this SU? Yeah, he can put a big shot in, and he manages to duck the return shot, which is quite amazing because that thing fires really quickly. And there you go again, that gun depression just pops over, barely needs to go over the crest. There's a oh, he took a big hit from the Object 416. I wouldn't poke again, mate, because he's obviously aiming at you. So he's done 2,300 damage. Oh, he's just been hit by the CDC. Is there another CDC, or is that from? Oh, that's just from reversing into his friendly tank. So there you go. That's how lightly armoured this thing is. So the enemy it's 6-5. It's been a fairly intense first few minutes of this game. The enemy have pushed really aggressively down the one line. There's a T10 and a Pershing down there, and well, there should be enough there to hold them up. So Noobe's pushing. He's carrying on. He's going to try and find that T44, And also, oh, and he's got lucky, he's found an SU sitting there not really doing anything, ducks back down, uses the mobility of this thing, gets out of the way, and you know, the SU is now burning his history. Can he finish him off? No, not quite, but he's also spotted the Borsig. So the Borsig's in trouble. Oh, there's the object 416 as well. Oh my goodness, how much spotting has he done? There's the object. Can he put shot into him? Yes, he can. The accuracy of this gun is phenomenally good. It fires pretty quickly, really. It's a 90mm gun, but it fires beautifully. Really accurate, very, very fast firing. There you go, 3,000 damage he's done already. Don't know what the T10 wants him to do exactly. He seems to be actually doing a pretty good job of spotting, but base is under threat. Oh, he wants him to push on. Yeah, well, that's really nice, yeah. Oh, and there's the T44. There is the T44. Can he finish him off? Can he finish? Oh, there's the object. Okay, can't get a shot on the object. Oh, and there's... Oh, look at that. An E4. Thank you very much. Let's just farm. Let's just farm a tier 10, shall we? Second shot, can he finish him? Not quite. I was never going to finish him, actually. Average damage is about 240, 230, something like that. And that was a good shot, considering that thing was turning towards him. He got lucky there. Got really lucky. He's firing HE. Try and finish him off. Can he finish him off? I didn't see any result from that. Still got HE loaded, but he's given up on the speculative shots because there's genuine targets here. There's Borsig. Oh, the T10's almost in our cap too. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a tight game. 8 plays 9. Oh, he missed that shot. He snatched it a bit. Tried to aim quickly and didn't quite manage it. So this game is really, really nib and tuck. Can he finish off that guy? Come on, light him up. He got hit by the T44. T44's history. But, oh my goodness, Noobe gets taken out by the E4 who was on what? I don't know. 4 or 5 hit points, something like that. Oh my goodness me. However, has he done enough? Has he done enough? The object 416 should be down here. He's dead, right? Okay, so it's 12 plays 9. 12 plays 10. Oh, put your eyes back in, Dom. The E4's just gone down. Okay, this should be a win. It should be a win. There's an Oho, who's quite a tough proposition, and a T10. Can they finish him off? There's 3 enemy heavies. Oh my word, no! Now the SU's gone down. Oh dear, this isn't looking so good now. All of a sudden it's looking very, very dodgy. 2 plays 3. But the Oho thankfully doesn't seem to really know what he's doing. Can he finish him? Yep, he can. Bang. Usual moaning about players at the end of the game. Somebody hasn't done enough. Okay. That Oho is pretty much a one shot. Can this M103 finish him off? Come on, you can do it. And where's that T10 gone? If I was the T10, I think I'd be coming back to support the Oho. And Noobe's congratulating himself. He's done, so there's 4,000 damage. Yep. Oh, and there's the Oho's down. Right. This should be in the bag now. Should be in the bag. Yeah, he's made 20 hits for 4,110 damage that we know of. There may be some speculative shots. So he's in the IS-3's in the cap. I don't know whether you can see some of the comments that Noobe's coming up with here. He's been congratulated and he said, oh, it's just a normal game. I've had better. Oh dear. Never mind. So, the T10 hadn't come back. It was a stupid thing to do. Stupid thing to even try and cap. He should have come back straight away. He's got the mobility to come back as well, so looks like these boys are going to camp it out. 1 second. Damn, done. Good game. Really fast and furious. Good game. So there you go. Not surprisingly, that was an ace tanker. You got a spotter, you got bruiser, you got far for effect, you got confederate, and you got high caliber out of that. Let's put it on. Yeah, so 4,591 damage. So that was about 400 of. Well, it's basically 2 shots. Basically, were fired speculative and did actually connect and did actually do damage. 3 kills. 1,460 base XP. Wow. 34 shots he fired, 25 of them hit, 22 of them penetrated. So say the penetration on the CDC is really good. Took 4 hits, but all 4 hits penetrated, because that is the CDC's life, I'm afraid. And you also saw he took an ammo. He took a big hit which set him on fire. That's another thing that does tend to happen with the CDC. Gets a lot of ammo racks and a lot of fires. So really the aim with it is to try and avoid being hit. He did 2,901 spotting damage, so that really bolstered his score and probably took it from being an average CDC game to an ace tanker CDC game. 4,500 damage and nearly 3,000 spotting. That'll do it. 100,000, nearly 100,000 credits. A lot of costs though. Probably that was the automatic fire extinguisher, the 23,000. I don't think you fired any premium. I can't remember. So 57,600 credits made. Now that is on a non-premium account. Remember, Noobe doesn't run a premium account. So he made nearly 100,000 credits and profit, over 55,000 profit on a non-premium account. If he'd had a premium, that would have been nearly 149,000 credits and a profit of over 107,000 credits. Wow, that'll do it. Again, no premium account, but he still made, with all the bonuses and ×3 of the day and the fact it was a premium tank, just under 6,000 XP for his crew. If he'd been running a premium account, would have been nearly 9,000 XP. Wow, fantastic game. Really good game. So the CDC is up for sale at the moment in a special bundle. Looks a pretty good deal actually, if you like that sort of thing. But I would certainly recommend that if you're going to play the CDC, you get a bit of practice, because it is a tough old beast to do well. But you can see what Noobe does here. If you get it right in the right kind of hands, it's a deadly tank. But let's go and see another game. He sent me 2 in, so we might as well have a look at the other one. So here we are again with Noobe. This time we are on Winter Storm. It's nice matching, tier 8. So he's top tier, done really well for himself in terms of tiering, and he's coming straight up through the middle. It's always good to see that your teammate's already given up on the game. So the Jag Tiger was already saying, oh, another loss. And you know, if you look at the stats of the 2 teams, you might think that's the case. Certainly their #1 platoon are pretty good players, and they're in top tier tanks. So anyway, Noobe's come up the centre here. He's been spotted. There's a Skoda T50, which is a very dangerous tank to deal with. Donked the shot in the dirt, which was a shame, because that, if he can take, oh, it's not a T50. What am I talking about? It's a T25. T25 is not quite as fearsome as T50, but it's still a pretty nasty proposition, because it does have a 3-shell autoloader, which fires very rapidly and pretty accurately at that range. It's been hit by the T37. You can see just, oh, what, that shot, did that hit him? Yeah, it did hit him. I thought that shot had gone underneath his tank. Okay, so he's got a bit of problems here, because he's been boxed in rather. Hit the mantle of the IS, but it's still penned, so that's good. The gun on this is just brilliant. This CDC is so nice. Another shot into the IS. He's not worrying about side scraping or anything like that because there's absolutely no point in the CDC. In fact, if you turn side on, you've got more chance of getting track damage rather than actual penetrating hits, because such is the armour. It's pretty atrocious. Now that I keep saying 55, T25 appears to be busy elsewhere, but Noobe picked him up. So he's done, what has he done? 1600 damage, got 1 kill, and he's now going to go and help out with the heavies in the city. He saw on the minimap that there's a T25-2 somewhere out there, and there he is. And he got unlucky there. He's hoping to track him, I think, and didn't. And what is the 25 doing? He's just ignoring him. Oh yeah, he's just ignoring him. That shot missed. He was completely oblivious to Noobe. Completely oblivious. Oh, maybe we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he just thought, right, I'm going to get some serious damage by getting around the back of those Noobe's team. So he's got the side of a Super Pershing, which is great because his team are going to be really struggling to deal with it. Oh, there's the T25. Can he finish him off? Yes, he can. So they've wrapped up the city, and despite the pessimism of his team, it's 6 plays 3 in Noobe's team's favour. He looks like he's going after the T43. There's also reportedly an OI somewhere. Ah, and there's the OI. Not really what you want to see when you're in a lightly armoured tank, but he's took 1 shot, 300 damage, and he looks like he's going to try and... Looks like the OI will have reloaded though, which is not ideal. But he manages to still get another shot in. Can he do it? It took another hit, not quite as big as the first one, but can he finish him off? Aiming for a flat surface, there we go, done. Enemy are capping, but there's a FV4202P coming back, and he's dithering here. You can see he's thinking, do I go back? Is anybody else going to get back? Oh, and there's, a 3485, lovely tank, and it was fine premium, which is a bit of a waste, Mr. Idiot. Why do people do that? Oh, there's an SU. Oh, but the SU's only got eyes for... I don't know who he had eyes for, but it wasn't Noobe, and Noobe was lucky there because that thing firing an HE shell would have absolutely wrecked him. Right, so there is 1 enemy tank on the base, and 3 of them seem to be playing sort of base guards in reverse. So Noobe's going to have to go back. Whoever it was has been hit because the clock has... Oh no, the clock's still there, so he's on 30 seconds to take him out. Can he finish him? Oh! And that was a completely blind shot. And he manages to hit. Oh, I guess that was some sort of poetic justice in some ways. So he hit the T25-2 twice. With blind shots, but the T25-2 turned around and shot him and killed him. So, what can you do? But it looks like he's done enough to win the game for his team, unless that Jag Panther can get back and reset the cap, which he appears to have done actually. Oh dear, this is maybe not. So Noobe may not have done enough here. Okay, so we've got 1 in each base. Currently, the Allies would lose, so that Super Pershing needs to get back into the cap. Even then, will that be enough time? Will that be enough time? The IS is too busy fighting the FV, which is exactly what the FV wanted him to do because it slows the reset. So, right, Super Pershing's in the base. This is heading for a draw. Oh, this is heading for a draw. Or maybe not. The clock's going to be so close. You have to win by 5 seconds. It looks like they might have 5.5 seconds. Noobe certainly thinks so. Come on, let's see. Can he win? Can he win? I think he has, you know. T69's got to be coming racing back. Don't know where he'd got to. Is it a win? Of course it was. How could we possibly have doubted that it would be a win? That must have been a win by about half a second, and it was largely down to Noobe resetting that cap, because if he hadn't have done, the enemy team would have absolutely walked that one. First class mastery this time, bruiser, duelist, fighter, fighter effect, defender and high caliber were all the medals this time. Finished up with 1251 base XP, so just 200 shy of what he did before. So that's obviously the difference between a first class and an ace tanker. About 200 base XP, roughly the difference. He did nearly 4,000 damage and got 4 kills. Again, the difference was not so much spotting damage. He did so much in that first game. This time only 245, but he was doing much more of a close-in support job this time. 24 shots fired, 21 of them hit and 19 of them penetrated for that nearly 4,000 damage. Very nice. Took 7 hits. It was a tier 8 game, so there weren't so many really big guns around. All 7 though penetrated. Doesn't matter how big they are, he was penetrated by the T-37 very early on in that game. It's just the nature of the beast. Reset that cap, got 81 reset points for that, which is rather good. And as I say, no doubt the team would have lost if he hadn't come back. For whatever reason, nobody else would seem to be in a particular hurry to get back. And Noobe left it pretty late, but he was coming from right across the other side of the map. But then you can do that in the CDC because it's so flipping quick. 76,432 credits. After costs, 61,352 profit. I say again, he doesn't run a premium account, so that's 61,000 credits and a non-premium account. If he'd been premium, it would have been just shy of 100,000 credits, which is pretty darn good. 1200 XP, as we know, with a premium bonus for driving a premium tank. 1,376 experience, which is pretty good as well. So there you go. That's 2 games by Noobe 01. Really, really good tank, the CDC, in the hands of somebody who knows how to use it. I had a ongoing discussion with one of the guys in my clan through our forum on our clan, and we were discussing what tank is the best tier 8 medium at the moment. Now you can argue this till the cows come home, but I like the Mutts. I think it's a really, really good all-round tank. I think it's as a premium, I think it's one of the best. Also the FV4202 I think is a fantastic medium, but this guy, I thought the CDC was, and I think I would agree, in the hands of somebody who knows what they're doing, the CDC is a phenomenal machine. For the average noob, we may have the odd decent game, but more often than not we're going to get crushed. And for a complete beginner, just don't even try the CDC. It's just not worth the pain that you will go through. Go and stick to something safer, much safer, and leave the CDC for the experts, because wow, when they know what they're doing like Noobe does, it can be absolutely devastating. So anyway, hope you enjoyed these videos. If you did, please consider giving it a like. It really helps the channel out no end, and it makes me feel good, so that's another good reason for doing it. If you have got a replay you want to send me, please send it to the address below. Upload it to the WOT replay site or Quickie Babies replay sites, and just send me the link to that replay, because I don't want loads of file attachments, thank you. If it's any good, I'll have a look at it, and I promise to have a look at every game. If it's any good, or there's something slightly interesting or unusual, or it fits within the themes of things I'm doing, I will certainly use it. So if it doesn't appear immediately, don't worry, it may do in a few days or so. This just depends on what the schedule's looking like for videos. But thanks for watching, really appreciate it. Thanks for the continued support, and I'll see you again very, very soon. GamerDom out. Enjoy your games, have fun, and relax. It's just a game. See you later.